Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's Earth Reverence Healing Circle. I am Ursula Faye. Today is the 5th of November, 2021. Welcome, everybody, on behalf of myself, on behalf of EBANSHI, and on behalf of the 1 Million Meditators movement, which I'm very happy to be part of. Welcome, everyone. The sun is shining here today for me, which is rather beautiful. So I'm hoping wherever you are, you're feeling okay, managing all right in the shifting, continually changing conditions. If you're jumping on and viewing live, let me know if the music's all right, if it's not too loud or too soft. I can easily adjust that if I see a comment. Yeah, where you're from, it's great to know who's jumping on. Even if you're watching the recording, it's really nice to know this work's going somewhere and people are interested, and any tips or suggestions you have, really happy to hear from you. So let's get started. And I feel the work's starting to have an effect. There's shifts happening. We can feel better things. There's loving, wonderful, friendly, beautiful people out there in the world. I keep encountering them every day, and it's lovely to see. So let's take a breath, pop into our lovely present space, and send some whatever good stuff we can to the planet, huh? So close your eyes, whatever you like to do to get into state. Feel yourself very present in this moment. We're just gonna create a little space for ourselves and leave everything else outside of this little container, this window for now. I like the idea of the cloak, visualizing that drop into the floor. That's everything else in the world. It'll be there later. Right now, it's just us. And just allow yourself to focus on your breath. Feel it entering your body, filling your system with light. Allow yourself to relax and release tension with each out-breath. Feel yourself very present in your body. Feel your feet on the floor, solidly grounding you. Feeling your butt in your chair, your back supported. Feel through the crown your connection to Source, to all that is, the universal energy, however you like to relate to it. And feel very strongly through your core, through your base chakra, through your feet, that very strong grounding connection into the earth. Go all the way down into her core, her beautiful crystal heart, and visualize this as membrane around that very central part, from which we can gain a lot of stability and sense of balance, and we'll feel her supporting energy rising up and meeting us as well as our connection to Source. And really feel yourself, allow yourself to receive and feel those beautiful energies coming in and holding you at this time. As from here, we take our awareness and our presence and we rise up from the heart, expanding outwards. And we picture our beautiful planet, our beautiful earth, far below us as we rise up in our mind's eye, in the imaginal, into the quantum realm, where we access all things and we see our beautiful planet before us, and we send amazing amounts of love, reverence, compassion, healing, all of the light frequencies and rays that we have at our disposal, our ideal wishes, how we picture the world to be in an ideal state. And we send all of these to our beautiful Mother Gaia. We send it to the collective. We send it to every soul upon the earth, to all forms of life. And so just imagine, do your own thing, or if you want some guidance, just imagine in your mind's eye beautiful healing waves of light coming in waves around it, upon and through the earth. So I like working with the violet ray. It's one of my favorites. It's a ray of transformation, transmutes everything to love, which is of course what we're aiming for on the planet. Oh, someone's joined me from Perth. Thank you so much for being here with us. I love the diamond white light, the sparkling silver, light of the divine feminine. We have a lot more range of frequencies and lights at our disposal these days. There are far more, I don't know if you can feel it amping up. There's higher, a wider bandwidth frequency of, a finer kind of quality of love, of hope and compassion flooding into the planet, which we've not had access to before. We've had quite a narrow bandwidth of experience, and that's expanding. And that doesn't always feel wonderful when it's, piling itself into your system. It can actually throw you off a little, and you can feel some physical symptoms. You can feel a little ungrounded. You can feel a bit off balance while your system adjusts. Our cells are used to holding so much light, and we're having to work very hard to expand our capacity to hold even more. So don't be concerned. This is very normal if you're not feeling quite right, quite like yourself. Just if you can understand what's happening and just relax into, allow any of these symptoms to pass, they will very quickly if you just understand what they're about and allow them. And pretty soon you'll be feeling great again. And you'll just have that much more love and compassion and understanding to give to the world. And embrace the joy, the playfulness, the silliness. Notice the moments of beauty around you. This would be my advice at the moment anyway. So just continuing, sending all that beautiful energy through our beautiful planet, focusing on various areas around the earth. I'm going to do a bit of activation work through all the various ley lines and song lines. I want to, again, just check in and anchor in and strengthen through the poles, the axis of the earth, and strengthen her connection. It's like a little web through to the rest of the universe. She needs some extra stability at this time too. She's going through everything we are. And so we send this beautiful, loving energy. On my personal Facebook page, I've been sharing all these beautiful, wonderful photographs and images of the beauty and diversity of this world. And it really helps me to connect to that essence of that beauty and that love that is present, that is already there in the world. And so it makes it very easy to not get swayed and pulled into the other drama. And I don't think a lot of that's particularly real or as big as we think it is. I think it's being amplified and distorted somewhat to make us lose heart and think the world is in a far worse place than it actually is. But when you find these moments of stillness and connection, and you tune into the resonance of the beauty and that love that's really ever present, I think we're given and are able to see more of what is truth around us. And that just helps us be in a more receptive, more generous state of mind and of being. And from here, of course, what ripples out from us is of much more benefit to the planet, to our friends and family, our loved ones, and even dear ones to ourselves. So I do encourage mindfulness around what you're connecting to, what you're focusing on, what you're allowing to influence your field. With my clients, I do a lot of organizing the information coming in an orderly fashion and through the nervous system, so that the nervous system filters through it, and increasing the capacity to hold things. And it just means it makes for a more peaceful life, a little bit more ease and grace in what's happening around us, and we don't get sucked out into the vortex of all of the drama and the chaos. We can stay in the center, in our calm, considered space, and we can remain in loving, peaceful energy a lot more of the time. And please don't beat yourself up when you do get pulled out into it. There's some fairly strong energies around here on all fronts. But perhaps bring in some sort of practice daily where you attune and just realign yourself. Sending out this invitation to the entire world to see more clearly, to be more agreeable, to be more receptive to beauty, wonder, joy, and things of a much higher and finer vibration, and to be led onto a truer path. And make a conscious effort to disconnect from that which is chaotic or confusing or distressing. There's quite enough of that in the world. We have to be mindful and make a conscious choice to disconnect from that and to choose what we are engaging in. And that, I can tell you from personal experience, makes all the difference, dear ones. Allow yourselves to receive everything coming through too. We have some fairly magnificent beings on my team alone, and each of you joining in, your beautiful teams of guidance stand in circle around you also, and they understand what is in your heart, what is in your soul blueprint, in your plan for this life. So, and they're probably also, if we're around at this time of tune, with Gaia's plan as well, so they're assisting us as well. And so feel free to receive all that is on offer here, to feel guided, allow it to permeate your system and lift you up, dear ones. We're all far more useful to the world and to ourselves when we're feeling better, when we feel capable and wonderful, where we can see and acknowledge our own light. Remember, it takes about a tiny spark of flame to light someone else's candle, and it takes nothing from us. But soon we have an ocean of light, and that's kind of a nice vision or imagery to see. Beautiful to see some people on live with me today. Thank you. I do open my eyes occasionally, have a little peek at the comments. Just feeling a lot of relief and joy in my heart today. I'm feeling quite light and magnanimous. Is that the word? Feeling like in a sharing mood. So soak that up. Perhaps it can ease your load a little if you're feeling a little heavy lately. And I'm just doing some things on the earth plane level at an energetic quantum level, which, when I'm working in the planet, I'm helping you guys as well, because each one of us, we got our bodies from this earth plane, from the planet. So when we die, we kind of go back in there. So we have this level of connection. So working in her nervous system relates back this idea of as above, so below. It has a lot of truth to it. So as I'm working in Gaia's strata and her systems, it also is reflected in yours and those of all upon the planet, who are, of course, open and willing to receive. Nothing is ever forced from here. I always respect free will completely. I offer everything that I have, but it is up to you to choose. And you can please have permission to choose and receive all that you need and require, because it is, I believe, always on offer to us. We simply need to open up and say, I require this assistance. I deserve this, and allow yourself to receive it. Because I can tell you there are choirs and choirs of tiers of assistance there, whose work is to assist us, because as this planet ascends, as we as humanity evolve further into light and love, this assists, those ripples we talk about that go out, assist much further than here, than even our planet. And the soul plans of those that assist, they move forward as their goals are met, as their work is done here with us. So it's always a two-way street, and we should never not accept what is on offer to us, because it is freely given, so it should be freely received. I hope this is making sense to you all. But it's becoming more and more abundantly clear to me, someone who used to give to everyone and not feel I could receive myself, in learning that I can and that I should. I'm finding I have so much more than to give to others. Anyway, it's just a natural state of flow of give, receive, seek and discover. There are natural laws and systems in place which support the flow of energy in a very healthy and loving way. And when we engage in that, not a lot can go wrong. So, just sending and feeling that beautiful light, all forms and frequencies of it, shooting itself around the planet, touching down, creating change, creating more love, slowly, gently raising frequencies and vibrations all over the place, cleansing, clearing, inspiring ideas, moving plans forward. I think we're going to be fine. I think we're doing all right here. All right, our time's nearly up. I get assigned 15 minutes every week here on this beautiful platform. So let's prepare, take a last look around, just receive that beautiful light and love that comes from our planet. Earth really loves us all. She gives us so much, and acknowledge and receive it. And send that last little wave of compassion, of reverence and love for the planet herself, as far as you would like to send that. And then we're going to very gently prepare to return. So gently on the way down, disentangling your energies from everyone else involved here. Gently, gently coming down, graciously falling back into your own body, into the heart space, feeling yourself very present here once again in your body. Perhaps just move and wriggle around to feel you're in here. Give your butt a little wiggle. Feel those feet on the floor once more. Can retain your connection to source and to the earth all the time. Have a little feel, make sure, do a little cord cleansing, make sure you haven't brought anything with you that you're still connected or tangled into. Call all of your energy back to you. Make sure you're a self-sovereign being with only your own information and energy here with you. Beautiful. Wishing you all much love. Thanking you for your participation. Remember to love yourself and love the planet. That is our motto here at 1 Million Meditators, and it's a good one. So wishing you all the very, very best. Hope you have a wonderful weekend and a week ahead, and I'll be here again next Friday. Remember, all details, if you want to contact me for any reason, are in the text attached to this video. Feel free to share them. Feel free to view them again. Remember, the 1 Million Meditators group and also the Earth Reverence Healing Circle group, which you will find on Facebook, has all of these recordings stored there. So if you're feeling a bit low and you need a bit of a lift, scroll through, find one that speaks to you, listen to it, receive the energy, receive the lift that it has there to offer you. They are always there, freely available. You're not spammed in my group. I don't sell you anything. You are just, it is there to hold these recordings so that they may be a resource for you to come back to again and again if you choose to. So much love. I have probably rambled on past my time. Love you all. Thank you so much. I will see you again next week. Mwah. Big love to everybody.